Japanese people are scared of black people. Apparently, this is how we are viewed in Japan. There's been these Japanese users on Twitter talking about black people's skeletal structure and how, I quote, their muscles are completely different from Japanese people. They're so slim if they got pinned down, it'd be over in seconds. Yes, this is what they're saying on Twitter about us. And that's not even it. Look at this one, bro. I'm gonna summarize it because I know y'all don't want to read all that. He's basically saying they can't compete. Japanese people can't compete with us. Like, we are just better built. We're stronger. We're faster. If we were to hit them, they would be done with a single blow. They're literally talking about us like we are, Goku, and they're like, Yamcha or something. Like, bro, this is crazy because I can't speak for every single black person, but most black people, if they're in Japan, they're not trying to harm y'all niggas, bro.
Apparently, Japanese people are afraid of us, if it wasn't already obvious. But it's going viral on Twitter because they posting a lot of threads talking about our bone structure and them being in our presence and basically making us sound like Viltrumites. Thing is, what have we done to make y'all so scared of us like that? One of the threads, they even said, they stay next to some black people and they don't cause no commotion, but they just still afraid of them, and that's just insane. My opinion as a black man, bro, we are some of the most friendliest, smiliest people on earth until you push us.
So let's talk about how Japanese people sees black people. By the way, this is not a generalization of Japanese people, but this does seem like a common concept. They're voluptuous, black, body armor. They could easily overpower any Japanese person. I will be dominated within an instant. It's like attending a new college class, and while everybody is sitting down, you for some reason expect a black person to kick open the door and assert dominance. This guy's describing black people like we're Broly from Dragon Ball. Serious question though, when is Japanese people going to realize that black people are thoughtful, we always have a good time, we never show up empty-handed. We always have a gift for you, most of the time it's food, and if someone's giving you trouble, we got your back. What's very interesting is that there's so many Asian people who holds resentment and hatred towards black people when black people never did anything to them. In fact, according to history, it's been the opposite: skin complexion. 85% of black people, including black men in the military, rejected the Vietnam War. Black people rejected the atomic bombs in fucking Japan. Black people rejected the concentration camps on Japanese American citizens. Black people rejected it all. We had nothing to do with this shit. We always been on y'all side. What did we get in return? Racial slurs, a pat on the back, and maybe a good luck charm. When Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, and even the Filipinos first came to the United States, guess who took them in first? We did! When American soldiers was occupying the lands of Japan, especially in Nagasaki and Hiroshima, guess what group of people was protecting Japanese citizens from assault? Black soldiers. They was protecting them from fetishization, sexual assault, and harassment. Ask your survivors from Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They know! Japanese people who make these types of comments are worried about the wrong fucking people. Now, I'm not saying that black people are all sunshine and rainbows, because that's far from the truth. Usually, the black people who goes to Japan loves and respects the culture and the people. So many of them wish the feeling was mutual, but it isn't. Japanese people doesn't understand just how much black people have been on their side when it comes to the wrongdoings that America has committed on them. And yet, we don't ask for anything in return. We don't ask for appreciation. We don't ask for thanks. We don't ask for none of that. We just ask that you treat us with the common decency and respect that we give you. That is all we fucking ask for. I feel like that is the bare fucking minimum. And yet, here we are having this repetitive ass conversation. I'm done.
If you just pay attention and you just look at them, it's pretty easy to see that they're very uncomfortable around you. A lot of them look like they're literally about to cry just when you talk to them, when you approach them. Literally look like they're about to just have an anxiety attack and start crying on a simple interaction. Like you ask them where something is in the grocery store. It's deeper than just language. As a black person, your spirit makes them scared. Like you'll just walk up to someone, they'll literally be retreating. Like you'll be walking up talking to them respectfully, and they'll literally be retreating like you're about to body slam them or just like choke slam them or something. Especially like in the stores, especially when you ask them for some directions or just trying to like start a little conversation. They'll literally be retreating and stuff. It's just like a subconscious thing. They'll be retreating, they'll be quick as fuck. It's like they're in fight or flight mode. It's like they're literally about to just run for the hills. It's not really hard to tell that they're terrified of you. They'll be smiling, they'll do a little laugh like but you can like literally look in their eye, you can just feel their whole energy is like afraid of you, you know? The biggest thing is when they look up and just see you're black. That'd be the most awkward part.
You see, Japanese racism is almost, it's admirable, right? Because like, they'll just be honest with you. Instead of beating around the bush, they will just tell you, we don't want your kind here. And I kind of respect it. Some restaurants will just not let you in because you're a foreigner. I'm visiting. That's okay. If you don't want me in, that's okay. The thing about America is they just start making up bullshit rules. Like, I went to school in South Carolina, and I went to this bar, and every single month they drop a new rule to try to get black people to just stop showing up there. First month, it was, we not doing baggy jeans. Okay, all right, but you allow skinnies. Okay. Second month, it was no bandanas, no do-rags. I guess. Third month, no sneakers. See, now it's just kind of like you, at this point, bro, you just moving crazy, you feel what I'm saying? Fourth month, no cocoa butter. Now I'm playing, okay, they didn't say cocoa butter, but as you can see, they definitely didn't want a certain demographic in there. Do it like.
Hi everybody, what's going on? I'm hoping that you're all doing well today, and yes, you're welcome to the channel. So guys, there's a lot that is going on like worldwide right now. We are dealing with hantavirus and so on, and apparently if you've seen, Trump has said in that is like 11 hours ago, he announced that he's won, and we don't know what he's won. So basically that is not what we're going to be speaking about today. So guys, if you follow me closely, you'll realize that I'm very vocal when it comes to people who just talk, or rather are not really well put together when it comes to issues that are very delicate. I'm talking about racism, and like, this is the modern days, and people do not really talk about racism, or rather they do not demonstrate that they are racist the way they do, or rather the way they did back then. So these modern days, we have experienced institutional racism. We're talking about systemic racism, the racism that is being portrayed to people in a way that it's just normal, and that is not far from what people from Japan are doing to black communities. Because you have seen creators, even people who have, like, maybe their dad is from Japan, their mom is black, African, and all that, they still face this kind of racism. And it's very, very absurd in cases where when you walk and you find just maybe one person out of 100 is black. So there are places where there's no like black dominance, and still that is very, very rampant in Asia. Yeah, so you've seen that on this video. There's a lot of people who are talking about the Japanese people, comparing them to the cartoons and all that. They're talking about how a black person is built and all that, and that is not up to their beauty standards or something like that. So there's a conversation that has been going on X right now about how the Japanese people view black people, where they're talking about they're scared of them. But I'm asking myself, are you guys scared, or it's just a form of you maybe projecting and saying that you don't like these people, you don't want to be with these people, you don't want anything that is associated with them? So guys, in case maybe you have a comment about this topic, I'd like to see it down below. Or rather, what do you think? Have you experienced something like that, especially if you are in Europe, in Asia, things like those? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Yvonne, just in case you're new here. And to my new subscribers, you're welcome to this platform where we talk freely, we give our views, and being respectful also to the community and all that. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for staying. I really appreciate this. Until next time.